What did Jack Johnson say while playing Riichi Mahjong? When I've got a half flush, I tend to go rush and call upon here. I've got some tile flow and I could call wrong with no fear. Ooh, but would it be better if I called sumo? Yeah, make everyone at the table go, oh no. Ooh, it would be Hanemon with a sumo. Yeah, but winning a manga is good, I suppose. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul, folks. My name's Yusong. Hope you're having a good day wherever you are. How are we doing in the Mahjong mines lately? Could be better, could be worse. Unfortunately, you hate to see this, right? 2 4th place finishes in the last 10 games, but hey, it's always darkest before the dawn. Let's get into the Jade Room. How am I doing? I had a phase in high school, this should shock no one, where I liked easy listening things. Like Jack Johnson, Jason Mraz. It's funny now, because now I have, like, destructive, anxious mental health issues. But for, like, a period in high school, I don't know why. Maybe because I saw their albums on display at Starbucks, and Starbucks was cool back then. I mean, arguably, among the teens, among the general populace, it still is cool. That I don't know. I listened to Jack Johnson and Jason Mraz for a while. I was an easygoing beach guy for a couple of years. All right, let's take a look at this hand. Riichi Pinfu 678 Sanshoku, right? That's probably our best case scenario. Maybe we can even get a 789 Sanshoku. That's also a possibility right now. Hang on, let me count my shapes real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we have 5 shapes in our hand. No album out. I guess I can throw the 3 of circles, right? I'm not gonna lie. I did not get very good sleep last night. I did not get very good sleep last night. And even though my soul is soothed from playing a little Jack Johnson, from tickling the ivories with some laid back musicality. What am I doing with this? What am I doing with this? What am I doing? What am I doing with this hand? Really, I'm gonna end up waiting for the last 7 of characters and a pair of the Vivian Westwinds. Really? That's my schmoove? Suppose that is my schmoo, folks. What was it talking about? Oh god, your boy did not sleep that well. Okay, you don't want to know what I was thinking about as I was playing Jack Johnson? Classic party foul. You can't be the person that brings a guitar to a party unless the party has some kind of pre-existing, you know, consensus that, oh, it's gonna be like a musical party. We're all gonna sing and play instruments together and dance or have a jam sesh or something like that. You can't be the guy that brings the guitar to the party, tips fedora, does anybody want to hear Wonderwall? Why? It's obnoxious. You're asking other people to pay attention to you when really, what have you done to deserve it? So cool. But can I tell you something else? And this is shameful, okay? Because I genuinely believe that you shouldn't bring a guitar to a party, but every time I go to a party, which is rare, by the way, extremely rare. If you know of any parties that are happening, hit me up, slide in the DMs, just so I can bump up my statistics and how many parties I've been invited to lately. Every time I go to a party and there's a piano sitting there, oh my god, my eyes light up, dude. I'm like, gather around, everyone. Who wants to hear some Riichi Mahjong song parodies? It's the exact same type of attention mongering, and yet it feels slightly more innocent somehow. I'm not sure why. Okay, wait, what's happening here? Let me pay attention to the game before I destroy myself, you know? Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Right Lord as the dealer. Just cheat into pawned into a 5 of characters triplet. What do they got here? I don't think they have a flush of some kind in the character suit. I think that, you know, they just happen to have discarded very few character tiles this entire round. Crossword with the Riichi. Okay, it's pretty spicy. It's a spicy meatball. Not gonna lie to you there. I think, unfortunately, we might have to fold here with the Vivian Westwinds. Is anybody going for a flush? Can anyone end my entire career by getting me with the Vivian Westwinds? You know what? Left Lord is gonna build a bridge and I'm gonna cross it. Here we go. I'm gonna huge fold here. Look, we had a great opportunity to maybe get Riichi, Pinfu, Sanshoku, right? That would have been amazing. Pinfu is a little bit of a struggle with this hand, right? With that triple 7 of care. What is happening? I'm getting owned right now. Oh, that's what's happening. I'm getting owned right now, folks. But yeah, that triplet of the 7 is just a little too much of a difficult shape that we have in our hand. What is this? An AP geometry question? Not gonna lie, our school didn't have AP geometry. I'm not even sure if that's a real AP class. Fake nerd. Secret jock. No, I would never ask to take someone's lunch money. That seems too far. That seems cruel and unusual. That's theft. You know what I mean? Like, that's like a real crime. You know, like I'm not trying to offend anyone here. Well, wait, what am I saying? Hang on, let me back up. Let me just run what I'm about to say through the brain calculator, just see if it's an appropriate thing to say. All right, the brain calculator is not working. I'm just gonna say what I wanted to say anyway. Hang on, what is this hand doing? Yo, what that hand do though? This is like a Riichi, Pinfu, something hand. How much do I love this 8 of circles? Actually a lot, in case we draw into a 7 of circles. Then we have the nut draw, the triple-sided weight, right? Isn't that weird? Like a bully stealing lunch money is like a crime. That's theft. You can steal money from a store as well. But hang on, what do I throw here? What do I Henry David throw? Dude, I think that's the schmove. I get rid of a dangerous tile close to the door. Now if I draw into a 5 of circles, or even the forbidden red 5 of circles, Riichi, Pinfu, pure double sequence Dora. This is a disgusting hand if we can make it happen, folks. What sends us into 10 by 5 of circles, 7 of circles, you know, 3 of bamboo, 6 of bamboo. Obviously, we'd like something in the circle suit, more than we'd like something in the bamboo suit, but I mean, I might just take what I can get. I might just call single tile Riichi on the 5. Now that I say that out loud, it doesn't seem like a very good idea, just at all. Anyway, but like other types of bullying, and I'm not condoning this behavior. As someone who was bullied a lot, of course I would not condone this behavior. But like, if you call someone a name, that's like less of a crime than stealing someone's lunch money. There's a paper trail there. You know what I mean? Do you think, hey, do you think kids these days are like, Venmo me your lunch money? Probably not, right? I don't know. That's like, and then there's like a real paper trail. And then that's like extortion. You know what? Oh, I'm so sorry. There's like one kid that's like, you know, doing the mafia racketeering thing. You've got a pretty safe, Venmo account. Would be a shame if something were to happen to it. You could just hire me as a little protector. Thank God I'm not a kid anymore. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do in school. It's a miracle that I got out of the school process with as few scars, like emotional or otherwise, that I do now. Okay, hang on. We got to pay attention before we destroy ourselves. What is going on here? I will also say this. I was watching a lot of this British show called 8 out of 10 Cats Does Countdown. I don't know if I've talked about it on stream before, but it really struck me with like a clear cultural difference between the UK, I guess, at large. Well, I don't know if I can say that, but here I go saying it because I don't really understand, you know, geopolitics. I'm over here click-clacking my tiles. Can't pawn. Unfortunately, would love to get into Tenpai for something. Now there's only 1 5 of circles left, and it is the red 5, which you know somebody has in their hand. Ooh, it feels bad, folks. Oh, it feels so bad. Oh, I'm about to deal into Green Dragon, red 5 Dora. Just kidding. They have a show called 8 out of 10 Does Countdown. 8 out of 10 Cats Does Countdown, and they have a segment on there. It's the number segment, where they pick like 6 smaller numbers, and then the challenge is you gotta use those 6 numbers. You don't have to use all of them, but you can. Usually end up needing all of them, like to make a bigger number. So you can multiply things by each other. You could divide. You could add it. You could subtract. Math. We all know math, right? I mean, maybe no, but like math. And here's the thing, the key cultural difference that I realized was that like the audience, ooh, I mean, this could kill if this passes. 3 5s are gone. I'm gonna go for it. Maybe this is a little bit risky. Only 12 tiles left. Only 12 tiles left, and they're dangerous tiles around the Dora. they probably don't deal into me. But maybe I don't deal into them either. This is a risky chase. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a risky chase here, folks. But hey, danger's my middle name. But when people succeed at the numbers task, the audience applauds for good math. You know what I mean? And I was watching that in bed, and I was like, dude, you can never do this in front of an American audience. I'm not saying that like, oh, okay, this is bad. Oh, get me out of here. I'm not saying that like people in the US, they're under the sea, under the water, ravioli, give me the formioli. Under the rib. Oh, there it is, folks. And oh, and there it is. I'm not saying that people in the US hate math, right? Of course not. But it's just, you can never get people to clap for that. Oh, I like how you subtracted there. No, that's never happening. Give me your Venmo me your lunch money, nerd. You know what I mean? All right, what is going on here? I know we have a 7, 8, 9 Sanchokes, but the rest of this hand is nothing to write home about. I think that if we want to win this hand, we got to go maximum Kyle efficiency. And you know, maybe maximum Kyle theory. And I've always said this in academic circles specifically. Maximum Kyle acceptancy would suggest that we throw away the white dragon. What if I kept the blue eyes white dragon just as a fun little treat, huh? Oh, dude, we even have half outside hand maybe. Maybe if we draw, oh, I got rid of half outside. Okay, we could have had a 7, 8, 9, you know, probably not 7, 8, 9 Sanshoku, but maybe. And we could have had a, you know, white dragon half outside hand. How am I feeling about this one? If the white dragon comes out, right? If you stand for nothing, Burr, who do you fall for? If the white dragon comes out, do we press the pawn button? Because the rest of our hand is just, it's okay. You know, I'm not jumping in my chair. I'm not, you know, salivating with a Pavlovian style, right? This is just a very beef okay enough. That's a beef strong enough joke. A beef okay enough situation. Could even chi there, but I think that's a little wow. Okay, Funky Kong voice. Okay. Oh my God, we have half outside hand. Oh my God, we have it. If I throw away this 6, 8, we have white dragon Dora half outside hand. Oh, it's divine, is it not? It's simply exquisite. Ooh. What am I, a meme reaction popularized by Hololive's Takanashi Kiara? What do you mean go outside more? Hey, what do you think you're talking to? All right, please let me get into Tenpai. Let me pawn up the white dragons. I promise I'm not cooking something a little bit sinister over here. This is a decent 3-Han hand, by the way. If I'm just gonna headcanon for a second, right? You know, Hermione x Malfoy, one shot, friend enemies to, you know, lovers. If I may take the Tenpai, just take the Tenpai. It's a nothing hand. Why don't maybe taking the Tenpai is correct here. I gotta throw the 5 of bamboo before the 5 of bamboo throws me. Right Lord is gonna chi. Okay, and there's the 2 of bamboo. We would love to see a 2 of bamboo in our hand. I will 100% chi up the 2 of bamboo. I don't know about pawning the 9. Then we just have half outside 1 Dora. I mean, it's fine in the sense that my biggest fantasy, this is the headcanon thing. This is where I was going. My biggest fantasy, similar to a Hermione x Malfoy fanfic, would be white dragon 3-Han hand that we run directly from a crosslord. That would be chef's kiss. Can I throw this? A Tribe Called Quest, can I kick this? It's getting spicier by the dozen, okay? It's getting spicier by the second. Someone's thinking long and hard about whether or not to accept the 8 of circles. I should probably play a little bit more conservatively here, which is strange considering I'm a member of the Labour Party. Oh, go. Watched a lot of British TV recently. Geopolitics on the mind. Yeah, just, I don't know. This hand is taking a little bit too long. Much like a lot of my jokes. They just take a little bit too long. And then, you know what? That's okay. That's like an actionable thing that I can improve upon. I don't know about this. I don't know about the 6 of circles, dude. There's 1 4 on the board. There's no 5s on the board. I don't like this. Sure, I don't think anyone's waiting with a 7, 8 in their hand. Oh, It's the Riichi of the century. Oh, but now you got me acting up. This is a terrible idea. It passes. It passes. If I see the white dragon, do I still pawn? So I could Riichi here. If I draw into like a fairly innocuous tile, like say I draw into a Kiefer Sutherwind, right? If I draw into another Southwind or something very, very innocuous, that is not innocuous. Oh Lord. Please, I'm so scared right now. This should not be. Oh, should I be folding here? Oh, if you stand for nothing, bro, who do you fall for? I genuinely don't know, folks. I genuinely don't know. We have no time, by the way. I mean, the late game Riichi is pretty deadly, right? The late game Riichi is pretty deadly because it makes other people squirm and be uncomfortable. But we are in Tenpai. We don't want anyone to play safe. 7 was fairly recently discarded. Please pass. A little Jeb Bush, please clap action, please. This is a risky push. What do we got here? We have half outside hand, which is 2-han closed, by the way. Oh my god. Okay, maybe I should have gone for it. I mean, I'm not reaching on the last 4 tiles. That would be way too spicy, right? Ravioli, give me the formuoli, by the way. Crossword's gonna deal in. I mean, things could be way worse with our current situation. Right, Lord, with a very not valuable open Tanya. That's fair. I think something that I don't consider as much is that when someone has an open hand, it's usually not that scary. But ironically, here's the scary thing about that line of thought. You know it's gonna make me goblin mode and just push myself into a devastating situation, and then nobody's gonna be happy with a thumbnail, right? Okay, we're gonna go a little Brook Shields down. Why do this? I'm gonna be honest with you. I regret my decision immediately. We're gonna be Mondo punished if someone calls Riichi here, but I think the 5 of circles can actually go. I'm happy to keep a safe tile, right? Save a safe tile, ride a cowboy. I've always said this. How many drinks do I have on my counter today? Dude, I've been making good work through all the half-drunk Itoen bottles. I'm now today, and this is progress, only have 1 bottle of Itoen Golden Oolong. This is a great little Riichi we have here. Great little Riichi. You might think that this is like a close enough to a half outside hand, but unfortunately our pair is the 2 of characters, and so we're not gonna. Unfortunately, we can't get to that half outside hand without doing some horrible things to the shapes that way. Oh! Yusong X Ipatsu. Slow burn. Friends to lovers. Haven't read a lot of fan fiction lately. I mean, it's weird. I was genuinely so moved. Wow, this is a great hand. I mean, you're looking at me, I'm looking at you. You're like the devil on my shoulder whispering, Yusong, go for the half flush. You have so many honor tiles. I'm looking at you being like, no, okay? I reject your null hypothesis, devil. This hand is just good enough. Sea Wind, Prevalent Wind, Green Dragon, Red 5 Dora, if we can make all of that magic happen. If we can't, that's okay. Right Lord is going for a flush in the character suit. Very, very obvious. Not very sneaky at all. I can tell that you're not an adult. You are 2 children in a trench coat, stacked atop one another. Wow, what a good draw. What a good draw, folks. This is even maybe 7 pairs. I mean, I'm gonna go sicko mode and suggest something truly hedonistic. We could go for all triplets here as well. That would be certainly a little bit of a ghoulish, thing to suggest, but we could. I was so moved by the story of Kingdom Hearts that, as a child, your imagination just runs wild. And I was like, man, I want more time with Sora and Roxas and Nomine and Kairi. Yo, this is a really funny joke. This just came to me, okay? Pull over if you're driving. This one's a doozy. I don't want you to get into a car accident because I'm being too funny. This is disgusting. This is also 7 pairs, but like 7 pairs, it would be maybe Riichi 7 pairs, 2 Dora. Riichi 7 pairs, 2 Dora. That's a dealer Mongun. I mean, that's beef good enough, right? Even if, we can guarantee 2 Dora in the 7 pairs hand as well. I mean, that's normal mode. That smells to me like a normal mode hand. Oh, it's hard. Oh, folks, this is a difficult situation. The reason being is I know that Right Lord's going for a flush in the character suit. I'm going to have a hard time. Oh, man. Okay, you're not gonna love this, but it's the greediest all triplets hand of all time. This is genuinely the greediest all triplets hand of all time. But here's the thing, right? Riichi 7 pairs, yada yada yada. Yeah, that stuff is awesome. You wanna know what rocks just as hard? See when prevalent when green dragon, red 5. Like we have so much value in our hand that cannot be used if we call Riichi. And I know there's certain health benefits to, you know, eating guacamole. Eating avocado is what I meant to say. You know, there's certain health benefits to keeping a hand closed. Not today. You gotta go B's to the W's, friends. The reason why I'm playing a little bit more aggressively, by the way, is because Right Lord hasn't discarded a single character tile yet. Dude, if I'm gonna go for this hand, I'm gonna go for this hand, okay? Let's just get rid of the dangerous tile now. We're going for it, folks. I will find my way. I can go the distance like I'm Hercules from Hercules. This is a really funny joke, okay? You're hold on to your butts. They're gonna fly off. What did someone, like in the Kingdom Hearts universe, at the Emmys, what did Roxas say? Oh, this is, okay. Forget everything that you just heard. Forget everything that you just heard, okay? What did Roxas from Kingdom Hearts say at the Emmys when presenting? And the nominees are, because Roxas and Nomine were, you know, their fates were intertwined in the Kingdom Hearts series. Okay, I deserve this. I deserve this. I deserve that. I deserve them. Yep. And then I'm sitting in the dealer's seat. Yep. Yeah. Okay, but like, look in the comment section right now, because I'm doing this in a vacuum. You don't know if that joke is funny or not, right? This is gaslighting. I'm gaslighting you. You don't know if that joke is funny or not. I guarantee you, look in the dang comments right now. At least 15 different comments being like, Yusong, your Nomine joke with the accent on the E pointing up was so funny. I feared for my life because I thought I was gonna die. Thank you and good day. I guarantee you, because I know how this community likes to write comments. They're very polite. They're gonna say good day at the end. And the nominees are, dude, that's just a good joke. That's just a good joke. What was I talking about? Yeah, I was so moved by the Kingdom Hearts that, you know, you want to just spend more time with the characters, and then you read a lot of fan fiction. Who is my like genuine, like, I think OTP OTP either stands for one trick pony if you're a League of Legends player. Maybe, I don't know, maybe we just discard the these guys. I don't know. I'm thinking like I'm being really greedy here. I'm thinking to myself, well, if we only draw bamboo tiles, surely this will work out. We could just get a half flush very easily. Well, who is my OTP, which I think also stands for, and this is a little bit embarrassing if I get it wrong, considering that I've read a lot of fanfiction. I think it stands for one true pair or one true pairing, which is like a funny way of saying like, this is who I want to get together. Who is my OTP? It's gotta be someone from Final Fantasy X X someone else from Final Fantasy X. Yuna X. I mean, I don't know how to pronounce the main character's name, even though it's my favorite game of all time. Titus? People, I mean, this is a real GIF or GIF situation, and I cannot believe that while we were babbling on, we genuinely drew into potentially Red Dragon half flush Dora. This is a 4-han hand, folks. This is, if we reach either, this is gross. This is gross and unnecessary. If, by the way, we get the Red Dragon, or if we can pawn our way into Tenpai, we take it. That is the best way to pawn into Tenpai as well, because we guaranteed the Red Dragon locked in Balatro style. And not only that, look at this. How do you know what I'm doing if I don't know what I'm doing? You don't know that I'm going for a half flush in the bamboo suit. I'm John Cena-ing on you. You don't even know heads from tails right now, okay? Probably, yeah. It's a real, you know, no one knows how to pronounce it. It's either Titus or Titus. I like one true pronunciation, by the way, OTP. My OTP is Titus. Why? He's in the water a lot. And tide is like a water-related word. I just killed Right Lord by accident. Oh my god. Oh my god. I mean, I take second there, right? If you're playing this game, we're gonna do like a cooldown 3-player game or something. I accidentally killed Right Lord. It's not permanent Ferritin either. I could have waited. Oh man, it would have been a little greedy. But like, if you're playing Riichi Mahjong alone in the dark, right? You take that dub. You absolutely take that dub. Let me just look back in the logs. That, I won't even blame them for not playing around the half flush, because how could they? They're in last place. They got nothing, right? If you stand for nothing, Burr, who do you fall for? What do you have? You have 7 pairs or something zuzzy like that? This is a Riichi 7 pairs hand. I would throw the green dragon. I don't hate this either. I don't hate this either because it's a dangerous tile. It's close to the Dora. But if you're just going maximum Kyle acceptancy, maybe throw the green dragon. Still a lot of 8s left to be seen, and I'm slurping them up. I'm waking up. I'm slurping hard. Whoa. Okay, this was. Did someone dealt in at the last second? Oh, you dealt a 5. I mean, that was a spicy situation where everyone's just in Tenpai before the end of the game. Yeah, just for baby hands. I mean, someone has something. Yeah, oh my god, you have 2 Dora. Animal Crossing 2 Dora or Animal Crossing New Dora. And yeah, just everyone's in Tenpai trying to get into it before the end of the game. I mean, me too. I have a close end here. Maybe the Riichi was right. Maybe the Riichi would have caused other people to play safe, because this is a fully a half outside hand. Closed is 2 Han. I have Riichi. Yeah, this is a guaranteed 4 Han hand. Oh, who lives in a pineapple? Maybe with the guaranteed 4 Han. I'm just scared here because no Dora are visible. I mean, I know where 1 is, but not a lot of Dora visible. If I was gonna call Riichi, I should have done it on that risky discard, I think. Because if this passes, then I want a turn where everyone has to squirm and play uncomfortably around me. You know what I mean? We got a little under the sea, under the river action as well. That was just 1,000. A very fast game. Very fast game. I'll take the small but meaningful incremental gains. Let me see what the tournament matches are. Okay, let's just play a little 3P, okay? I've actually been really enjoying the 3-player meme games that we play at the very end. And I'm not saying that 3-player is a meme format. I like it a lot. It's more fun if you just want to see like a 13 Han hand, a Kazuya Yakuman, just on the daily. You're gonna see more redonkulous hands if you play a lot of 3-player. All right, keep in mind that there's no character suit in 3-player. I gotta say this every time, because otherwise people are gonna get up in my comments, and you know, that's okay. That's okay. It's not even that much of a bother, really. I say Titus, and then I say ah ha 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 ha, and then I sadly and solemnly play 2 Xanarkand on the piano. What else is going on in my life? I don't know. Might catch some Pokemon later. Genuinely, that is the thing that I've probably done the most in my spare time. You know, a long time ago, I bought a new Nintendo DS shell. So what that means is that like it's just like a clear translucent, very difficult word to say, shell. And I've just been kind of putting it off, like reshelling my DS. I'm scared of breaking things. I'm not gonna sit here, pretend to be someone I'm not, pretend to be stoic and fearless. I don't do a lot of tinkering with electronics, and as a result, like, yeah, I'm scared to screw something up. But that's like a really fun project that I'm looking forward to. Just whenever I have, honestly, like 5 hours of intense focus. It's hard. It's not something that you can just do casually. I think it is something that you can kind of do half of and leave the rest for later, but I don't like that. Like, I personally think that, I don't know. I'm never, and this is probably a weakness of mine, not a strength. I never want to wash half the dishes. But can I tell you something? As an adult, I'm like, Yusong, sometimes you gotta prioritize. Some days, even though it's gonna make you feel uncomfortable, like a Ricky Gervais monologue, even though it's gonna make you feel uncomfortable, you gotta prioritize different things in your life. Sometimes you're not always gonna be able to finish what like a chore that you started. and actually wrestling with how uncomfortable you may or may not feel afterwards is the truth. Hang on. 7 or 5? I would much rather wait on the 5, because now if we draw into a 3, we can upgrade the shape a little bit more. You know what? I'm happy just to upgrade myself to a little double-sided weight here for a 6 or a 9. No laughter, okay? There's some funny meme numbers in here, but no laughter. This is a 3 on hand, by the way. White Dragon, 2 Northwinds. Oh yeah, two Nolan Northwinds. Again, still getting used to our new nomenclature of Nolan Northwinds. American actor known for the, I didn't look it up. After last time, I did not know what game he was from. He's in, I think, Far Cry. Oh my god, Yusong, you had one job. You had one job. It was to look up who Nolan North was. All right, a Crossroads pogging off right now. 2 Northwinds for a verse, no album out. I can respect that. I can respect that. Unfortunately, our hand is a ways away from becoming anything. No offense, but it is absolutely true. Maybe we can get a pure straight in the bamboo suit, but keep in mind it's difficult in a 3-player because you cannot cheat. And so I can't even do like an open pure straight. Left Lord's tiles are off limits to me unless I'm slamming that pawn button. You know what I mean? Okay. Dude, this hand is going nowhere fast. I feel like I'm about to deal into a Mongon here. They've got 3 visible Han in their hand. God forbid they have like 2 more Doros or something along those lines. It's a very, very dangerous situation we find ourselves in. Isn't that right, Zach? It's a reference to Northern Lions Let's Play of Deadly Premonition. What do you mean, touch grass? I will say this. I want to upload more variety to this channel. I know, oh, okay, Yusong, thanks for telling us, but can you just like go ahead and do it? I'm trying to find a game that would be nice to break up into little bits and do like a let's play of, because don't get me wrong, I love the genre, okay? One could even say I love the genre. That's how deep and how fricked up my brain is ever since I started playing Riichi Mahjong. However, like, I don't want this channel to be only genre. That would be a Mondo bummer. You know what? Oh my god, Left Lord has a really scary hand. What do you have? You're going for a flush in the character suit? There's only 1s and 9s, man. I have no idea what Left Lord is going for, but it's spicy and I like it. Maybe they win. Oh my god. This is devastating. This is all triplets as well. Let's just sit back and watch the carnage. Are you kidding me? Oh, it's a dealer anima. And they stay in the dealer seat. They stay in the Joey Wheeler seat. I think that the closest I can get. I was batting around a couple of ideas in my head. Oh, I mean, I might just keep the. Nah, I gotta get some redraws with this. I mean, I'm breaking up a pair, but it's only valuable if you do the kita and you put it out. Like if you just keep them in your hand, it doesn't do anything, you know? I was thinking like, oh, you know, it'd be fun to, these are just first draft ideas. I was like, oh, maybe I'll do like a Pokemon Let's Play. But then I was like, I'm not clicking on a Pokemon Let's Play unless it's like Small Ant. And at that point I was like, yeah, I would watch Small Ant more than I watch myself. That's not even an indictment on me. It's just like, nah, dude, like, nah, they got a good system. You know what I mean? And I was like, oh, maybe I'd play Slay the Spire and I'd be like, there's a reason why, you know, I think there's a good reason why, you know, sometimes people might turn off the comment section, you know? Like, I like Slay the Spire a lot. I think it's a strategy game that's very similar to Riichi Mahjong, but I think, like, it's a hard game to stay calm at. And I can say that genuinely. When I was watching Northern Lion play Slay the Spire, I found myself getting a little hot under the collar as well, being like, oh, you should have done this first so that you can blah, blah, blah. But here's the thing. As a good citizen, I did not, wait, nobody even knows what a Suji trap is. I just call Riichi with anything. But because I'm a good citizen, and because I understand that a creator is just a human being who knows how to use OBS, I never commented. Thanks for the Riichi Pots, by the way. Riichi Ipatsu, 2 Han here. And you love to see it, and you love to see it. So yeah, I don't think I can do Slay the Spire. But the thing that I'm kind of ruminating on is maybe a little Yakuza, you know? We played Yakuza 0. We played Yakuza Kiwami 1, and 2? I'm not sure. I honestly, this is amazing. I genuinely can't remember. I think we might have played 0, Kiwami 1, and 2, but I'm not positive. Wow, that's amazing. Okay, we're 1 tile away from Tenpai, I think, and I will slam the like and subscribe button with literally anything. Would I even pawn here? Pawning would assuredly get us into Tenpai for a single tile wait. I don't love that idea. I would love to just call Riichi and go out with a bang. Of course, killing someone with seat when prevalent with half flush like a crosslord is, you know, brings a smile to my face. Oh, absolutely. Oh, this is a double-sided weight. Wow, this is like a kind of a complex shape. This is not something that you run into that often. The way that I was looking at this was like, you know, a 1, 2, 3, a 2, 3, 4, and a singular 5. But you can wait on the 2 or the 5. Oh my god. Wow. That's amazing. Okay, you learn something new every day. Learn something new every day. It's just hard to see that kind of a shape. I'm now like having a memento moment where I'm like, how many times have I missed that in my Jade Room ranked escapades? All right, here we go. So this C1 prevalent win. Half flush Kita, and now I'm like, I've got a dealer Mongon locked in the bag. All I need is for someone to be caught up in my little spider's web, if you know what I mean. What's the door? It's the green dragon. Okay, left one's gonna con. Sure. Wow. Oh no! Oh, double rainbow all the way across the sky. Now that green dragon is the Dora twice. Holy moly! What is this? My favorite K-pop group? Hey, thanks for the games, boys. And there it is. And there it absolutely is. And it's just simply divine. And it's just simply divine. And we end the game in first place. I mean, we all learned something today. Not to, you know, Mr. Rogers all over you, but like, and we all learned something today. I guess just for practicing tile efficiency and stuff, you can still glean a lot from 3-player. I would also reckon, darn tootin' partner, I would also reckon that your hand gets into Tenpai more frequently in 3-player just because of the absence of one suit. The one suit is real. And so you can like practice these complicated weights or just, I don't know, slamming that like and subscribe button. Anyway, speaking of, that's gonna do it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, if you enjoyed the song, you enjoyed the genre, make sure to leave a like and a comment. Helps out the channel a lot. Genuinely have appreciated all the kind and funny comments lately. I sincerely appreciate it. They help out the channel too. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more new videos Monday through Friday. Stream highlights Saturdays and Sundays. And speaking of, I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 3 p.m. PST. The link is down below in the description, along with the community Discord and the VODs channel. Hope to see you there. Until next time, please take care of yourself and please be kind to yourself, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Peace.